Alright, so I got another tool haul here, mostly USA. Got a couple of Taiwan tools. But first thing I picked up was a four-piece set of these Crescent USA new old stock adjustable wrenches. I got the 8, 10, 12, and 18. Um, the guy actually had two sets, and unfortunately, someone beat me to the other set before I was able to purchase both. But I did get this complete set for $80, which again I thought was a good deal for the USA. Real nice fit and finish, real smooth action on the adjustment screw. And just for comparison, I got a 18-inch Chinese version. Obviously, the fit and finish is a lot smoother on the old USA versus the current. And then what actually surprised me most was how much heavier this newer one is versus the old, which again I guess makes sense. You know, you gotta have a little bit more material to make it strong versus the old forged style. But other than that, like it's like the same casting. They just obviously make them overseas now. And the only other difference was the adjustment screw. It's a lot smoother on the USA versus this one. Obviously, you can't feel it, but there does feel like a little bit of grime in there uh, when you're adjusting it. But again, overall, pretty happy with these. Uh, so next thing I got was a set of add-on sockets, Cornwell, USA. These are the mid links. So it comes with the 20 up to the 23. I actually had this 24, and originally when I purchased this, I thought they were just standard length. But was kind of surprised when they came in their mid links. So at some point, I'll still need a 24 mid link just to satisfy my OCD. I do have the mid link set from 8 to 19 in Cornwell as well. Uh, so it'll be a nice add on to that. Um, but yeah, I picked this set up for $40 because the guy actually had them listed as Blue Power. Then it came with this nice Vim mag rail. So it's the next thing I got. And then lastly, for my USA stuff, I picked up a snap-on extension wobble socket. This is a 14 millimeter, and I always keep my eye on these. My whole set so far, I've got the 8, the 10, 12, 13, and then a half-inch drive 15, which they don't even make anymore. But I just kind of piece it together because, for a complete, I believe, 6-piece set from 8 to 15, and then it doesn't have a 9 millimeter or an 11. I'm not 100% on that, but either way, it's a 6-piece set and it's close to $500 to $600. And then even used, people want like $300 to $400. So to me, it's not really worth it for 6 sockets. But I finally found one of these that wasn't outrageously priced at over $100. So I finally jumped on it. Won't use it too often, but every so often, I come into scenarios I need a 9/16 or a 14 mil. But I did pick this up for $35, which I thought was a little bit more reasonable. Um, yeah, so next thing I got was an incomplete set of these Mac precision torques. Um, so I got the 7/8, 15/16, half inch, and 9/16. And I paid $45 for these. They're all pretty used. But originally, I just wanted the 7/8 because I actually have the Proto USA version. and this is the only size I don't have. So I was just kind of looking around and stumbled on this set, so ready to jump on it. But I really like these because they have that weird offset in them, and they kind of work more like a uh, four-way wrench versus a standard wrench. Going to give you an example right here. So you got your 7/8. Obviously, it's a little bit more pronounced on the snap-on, but you got that offset right here versus your just standard wrench, where it's just more straight. So again, every so often that offset kind of comes in handy, which is why I like these. And just for comparison, while we're here, the Proto anti-slips um, compared to this 15/16. So as you can tell, the Mac has a little bit more of a lobster claw versus the Proto. It's cut a little deeper. The actual open end is pretty much the same. You got that kind of anti-slip design on the Mac. The one thing I do like about the Mac over the Proto is the beam is more rounded off, whereas the Proto has these real hard edges. And then obviously the Mac has a 12-point, whereas the Proto is a spline drive. So again, it's just up for preference. But what I really like about these Protos is they are USA, whereas these Precision Torques, Taiwan. Again, just personal preference. Obviously, Mac's gonna warranty these. Proto is not. So again, you pay a little extra, and then it comes with no warranty versus Taiwan, and you do get a warranty on the tool truck. But overall, I'm pretty happy with these. I'll definitely put them through the paces and see how they hold up. But yeah, just figured I'd kind of show what I got. As always, thanks for watching.